want to do is I want to talk about my spiritual journey, but I know like right in this moment, what I'll need to do is I need to get into a better feeling place. I need to raise my vibration. And so I just want to take the next few minutes to do that. And I'm hoping that I can do it with you guys, and maybe, you know, it'll be helpful to someone as well. So I'm gonna put a few crystals a little closer to me. I have some emerald here, which is good for the heart chakra, good for that, you know, bringing that love, that energy in, and helps you to also, you know, push it out. And I don't know where my carnelian bracelet is, but I'm gonna put my solidite on. And I know that that definitely helps with being tapped in to the divine. And so I have some pyrite just to help me ground. It's a nice little pretty piece of pyrite. And I left some things behind, but that's okay. I have my rose quartz here. It's actually a necklace, and I don't have it on, but I'm just gonna set it by me too. I just really need to be tapped into that universal love right now, because while I know that I am unconditionally, without question, and without fail, and I mean consistently enveloped, loved and cared for, right? Abundantly, infinitely, eternally enveloped in the love of the creator, the source, the universe, whatever, however you want to, however you may refer to it as, God. I know that there are no breaks in that. There are no pauses. It is always flowing to me. Now, if whether or not I'm in the vicinity to feel it or not is another thing, right? And so I do understand that I have to be vibrating at a particular level for my awareness, my consciousness, to be tapped into that, and to also allow myself to then feel it. So I have my selenite bowl here that I charge my crystals in. And I'm just gonna put that close to me as well. I have a piece of blue tiger's eye. I was told it was blue tiger's eye. And it's funny because I still see like the yellow, but it's not completely yellow on this side. You can't tell it's blue, but it's a very interesting stone. When I did a walk through this shop, and I'll probably talk about different places, and I may even take you guys with me to different places that I go to and different things that I do, because I plan to be very intentional this year in terms of my self-discovery, because I'm always learning about myself. I'm always getting to know who I am. That is constantly, who I am is constantly evolving, and so it requires me to constantly tap into who that is, right? And then the self-love, you know, that is an ongoing journey, man. And I think that's something that a lot of us, you know, may struggle with, is getting to that place. And like I said, it's a journey. It's called a journey for a reason, because maintaining that requires some work. And so, you know, I'll just constantly, this year, I am going to be doing all kinds of things to make sure I am loving myself, knowing myself, trusting myself, caring for myself, self-care for sure. And the self-mastery piece is still something that I understand the concept of it, but man, I don't even know if that's possible to the self-mastery. I mean, I'm sure it is to a certain extent, but then that whole piece of like, well, you're constantly evolving, right? And so I still believe that that requires some work as well. But I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge. It's something that I want to do. And in this moment in time of where I have a lot of family stuff going on and a lot of challenges happening for me, and now people are up and woke and making noise, so you may hear that. But yeah, I recognize that, you know, it's really become very, very, very obvious that I gotta get back on the ball and I gotta stay on the ball. And I may fall off, but I gotta hop right back on and do what I need to do so that I can be where I need to be, so that I can experience what I want to experience, so that I can create the reality that I intend to create. And I am the only person who can do that. I know that for sure. Okay. So I have my crystals close by. I'm already 16 minutes in. I'm not gonna go past 20 minutes for this video, so I'm just gonna tap in a little bit and allow the energy of my crystals to do what they do. I have already a relationship with them. I have some sage and excuse me, I can't even think of what it is right now. I can't, my mind is drawing a blank, but I have my little cauldron here and I'm not gonna burn it, but I'm just, sometimes it just helps for me to smell it. I used the sage spray earlier. The sage is just a lot. It can be a lot in a closed space, so I just didn't want to burn it today. So let me be quiet and tap in for a second. I'm over 17 minutes, so I don't have very long. I'm reminding myself right now of who I am so that I can tap in. And as I'm speaking for myself, I'm speaking for you if it resonates. I understand this isn't for everyone. So I am, I'm reminding myself of who I am, my higher self, if you will. I have to tap in and have that dialogue and that communication. But I feel much more relaxed and peaceful right now, as I've reminded myself that I am an aspect of the Creator. I'm God in the flesh. that I am limitless, that I am powerful, that I am love in action, I am divine consciousness, having a human experience. And so these things that I'm experiencing, they are very small in comparison to what I am capable of, right? The reality that I can create at any moment whenever I get ready. And so it just requires for me to shift my mindset. So as I'm navigating these challenges, I need to remind myself of who I am. And that operating from a place of, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. Operating from a place of love and compassion is so powerful. It's so powerful. And we get really caught up sometimes because things that people are doing, we have a reaction to it. It makes us feel bad. When it feels like we're out of control, and what someone else is doing and saying and how they're acting throws us off our square. It may make us feel bad. It may make us feel down and things like that. And so when you are in a place of understanding that they too are navigating this life experience, right? They're also on their journey. They are also figuring it out. And they may not be practicing anything. They may not know who they are. They may not remember. They may not be tapped in. They may not have that same understanding. So just reminding yourself of that. And whenever you react and respond from a place of love and compassion, when you are in that place, and I've experienced this many times, when you are vibrating at a particular level, other people who you interact with, when they come into your space and when they interact with you, there's only certain responses and things that you're going to get when you're in that place. It is either they're going to have to rotate on away from you, or they are going to meet you where you are. And that is just what it is, right? So if you're in a place of calm, if you're in a place of understanding, and I'm not saying don't have healthy boundaries. I'm not saying take shit off of people. But even in the way that you communicate that, you can communicate that from a very centered, compassionate place, right? And so that is the challenge that I'm having right now. No, that's the challenge I was having. Right, because I've gotten to where I am right now, and I feel really good, and I feel a lot better as I've reminded myself of these things, as I've reminded myself of who I am and how I definitely have control. I have control of what I experience. And I don't have dominion over anyone else. I'm not claiming to be I'm not a puppeteer or whatever you call it. We don't have that. But you do have influence, right? And when you are really feeling it, when I'm really in alignment, and the love and that sense of knowing and trusting, and it's a very invigorating, powerful, you just feel it coursing through you. Nothing can top that. Nothing can. I don't care how. I mean, it can try, and depending on where someone is, if they are really low, if they are vibrating really low, if they're really coming with that intensely low vibration, that then displays itself as like spewing, right, fire and negativity and what some people would say evil. But it's really just, you know, from a place of pain, um, because even anger stems from pain. So, yeah, I still know that there's no match, right? When I am insistent, when I'm determined that my I got a brain fart. I can't think of the word, but when my little energy bubble, when I'm insistent that it be intact and that it be powerful and that it be radiant and that it be, when I really pour into it, it's almost like building a energetic fortress around yourself. um, and sometimes you can swoop someone in there with you for a moment and let them feel that. Um, and it usually will break their resolve. It will usually crack their energetic fortress of pain and anger. So anyway, I I want my home to be peaceful. I want my children to be happy. um and while I don't have complete control over that, I do have control over the part that I play in it, the role that I play. And I know who I am, and I know the role that I play in my house, and I know that my energy sets the tone for the house. I'm aware of that, and I know and understand that. So anyway, it went longer than I thought, but today is going to be a better day. Today is going to be a better feeling day. I am going to be in the present more, as often as I can, and I am going to be aware of what I'm feeling, and I'm going to be aware of what I'm thinking, and I'm going to decide and choose things that feel better to me. And I'm gonna do a good job at that today. I'm gonna stop myself in my tracks, and I'm going to say no, no. We're not doing that today. I'm gonna stop myself and I'm gonna say, you know, what feels better? Is that true? Yeah. Even if it is, something else is true as well. And so what else is true that you can focus on today? Yeah. I'm gonna move through my day today just feeling good. And I'm not gonna focus on what happened yesterday. I'm not gonna focus on what I did, who I was, what happened, what anyone else said, what anyone else did. I'm deciding that today is a fresh day. It's a new day. It's a do-over. And I get to have whatever kind of day I want. And I'm deciding that today is going to be a wonderful day. Actually, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. I'm having a wonderful day today. I'm going to have a day full of progress, and I'm going to have a day full of love, and I'm going to have a day full of clarity and new ideas, and I'm going to be energetic today. And I'm going to pour love into those that I love, and I'm going to envelop them in that. Even if they don't want to physically allow me to envelop them, I'm going to energetically pour out and into them, and I'm going to envelop them in that way. It's important to me. You know, my day-to-day, how I feel and how I move through my day and how I show up is important to me. I'm responsible. I have to take accountability for that. And so today is a day of me doing just that. Yeah, I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful for where I am in my spiritual journey. I am grateful for the community that I'm connected to, that my spiritual community that continues to fortify me and pour into me and remind me of who I am, and that can uplift me, and that I can reach out to and just check in with. And I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the people who, no matter what we go through and no matter what happens at the end of the day, we all know that we still love each other, and that we all know that nothing is intentional, and that we are not trying to hurt or harm each other, and we know that we each are all doing the best that we can. I'm so grateful for that, knowing and understanding and trusting that that is true, and even feeling it from those I love, that it's absolutely the truth. And so it's safe for me to be who I am at any given moment, even when it's not the best me. That I'm safe. I'm safe with the people that I love. And that they know and trust that I'm going to get through it, and that I'll get back to, a higher me, a better me, right? I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for all that I am and all that is. And I understand that really there is no difference between the two. I'm grateful for the sun and all that it does. I'm grateful for this earth that literally holds me up and provides what I need while I'm in this physical life. I'm grateful for all the things I have access to. I'm grateful that I'm able to feed my family, and that we have a roof over our head that shields us and protects us and provides warmth and stability and comfort. I'm grateful for all the comforts in my life, all the modern conveniences that I know I take for granted at times. I'm truly grateful for those and how they make my life so much easier. I'm grateful for the opportunity to spend this time with you. And if you're here and if you've watched, and especially if you made it this far into this video, I'm grateful to you for allowing me to do this, for creating that space and spending this time with me. You are loved. You are appreciated, and I'm grateful for you. So, that took longer, and I'm not gonna apologize, but I'm gonna go into my day now. I'm gonna take this energy with me into my day. And I hope me being emotional hasn't made anyone sad or anything. And I hope that you have been encouraged, that you have been lifted in some way, shape, or form. And that you don't beat yourself up, and that you don't get discouraged, and that you give yourself grace, because you are here for a reason, on purpose and for a purpose. And each new day is an opportunity to figure out just what the hell that is. And if you already know, oh, I'm just so happy for you. Yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm happy and feel very honored to be able to connect with you in this way, because I honestly feel that whoever this video was for, or whoever that I was supposed to connect to, that's who's going to see this and watch this and connect with it. So I can feel already, and I'll explain this in another video. I haven't eaten yet. That was my stomach. I'm growling. Sounded like a wolf howling. Lord have mercy. I better get some food in me. But yeah, I can feel your energy as you watch this. So ooh, I'm connecting to people right now. And that may sound strange, but like I said, I'll explain that in another video. And then hopefully my next video will actually be me. And then I probably have to cut it up into pieces, my spiritual journey, so that it's not 35 minutes long. Each one can be maybe 10 minutes. Yeah, so that's what I'll do, hopefully next video. But I'm not gonna make any promises, because like I said, I'm gonna show up authentically. So depending on what's going on in my life at any given time, you know, that's how I may show up. That's what I may talk about and share. So I so appreciate you allowing me to babble, to talk this through. This time, I consider this time sacred. I do not take it for granted. And I wish you nothing but the best today. May your day be light and full of love and peace and joy and anything else that you desire. All right, peace.